ponytails on the helmets.
Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
Oh, she assumes we're Sobek.
Data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Depending on how this game ends, I can see them going to the other continents.
I better do as Alva says.
Depending on how they're...
Back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
So yeah, depending on how this game ends, man, like, the sequels to this one can go to other continents, or hell, even worldwide if they really wanted to. And depending on the land she's come from, I'm either guessing it used to either be China, Russia. I'm guessing China maybe, because of their armor. But I don't know if they had like any inspirations with their armor with the past ancient warriors, but it's interesting. Yeah, I could see it. I could see there being a inspiration to that. Yeah, that definitely leaves the possibilities open. So we've only been in America, or old America, quite some time. I mean, shit, I think the original Horizon, technically the areas that it was based in, it was, I think, Colorado, Nevada, like a little bit of Nevada, but this also is placed in Nevada too. Oop! A design flaw? What? A design flaw? Oh my god. Hey, Gorilla, you got a weird tree here. Just saying. You got a tree that technically is existing and not existing, depending on the camera angle. It's a little jarring. Just letting you know. All right. Loving the game so far though, but that's the first visually bad tree I saw. I'm trying to get this campfire.
This pigment would work well in armor.
There we go. Let's get some more of this since I've used a good amount of wood. Quick save just in case. And now we have to fast travel all the way back to base. So that's the last known kernel that we needed. So something else is going to happen. But I'm kind of wondering I'll check it out a little bit later. I'll get this done first, and then check out other means. Oop. Ba, 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 ba. Looks like people have more to talk about. Oh, they're gonna have to wait though. Hopefully there's no point of no return. I don't think I'm that far ahead into the story to have a point of no return. I think there's still a lot to do in the main story.
Good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
I feel like I'm only halfway through the story. There you go. Demeter has been recovered.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly.
Yeah.
I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. And fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it.
Then we need a higher level of clearance.
There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's mega clearance.
The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas.
But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators?
I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Hova said the Quinn
A
had
lot
a
to do.
ferry on the coast that they used to get to the ruins of San Francisco. Let's hope that when I reach it, I get a friendly reception.
Let's do some talking first, so get all that cleared out and out of the way.
Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see.
Like my new look.
Mind.
Got some new gear. Alright, let's talk about Demeter.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Cool.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that.
Okay. Might have to do that. I think it's part of the side mission, so I'm thinking I'll probably definitely the next stream or two when it comes to Horizon will focus a lot on the side missions.
There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of reseeding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
Our progress. Beta.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
She's so negative. God.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
What is Aloy's birthday? Is it during the winter? I think she's a winter baby. I'm not sure though.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
I plan to capture Hephaestus.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
It's always San Francisco.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Faro agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Faro plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Faro war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Alright, that's it for her.
Farewell, for now.
See ya, Gaia. We'll talk to you later, maybe. Oh, apparently we're level 39 now. Let's talk to everyone else while we're at it. Let's go in our usual route of movement. Let's see. Hug the edges first, and then we'll do our thing. Let's see. Most likely she's down here.
It's you. Hey, me again. Was there something else?
She's so reluctant to talk, man.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance. I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back. What else can you tell me about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the...
I guess it didn't clear it out.
So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
You're too pessimistic to be a Nora.
I'll be going.
Okay. Bye.
Might fit in well with the Sun Priest. See ya, Grinch.
I don't think that door had power before, but
Ah,
looks like it's malfunctioning.
what's in this room?
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Oh, there's stuff in here. Huh. I'm kind of wondering. I haven't really checked it out. I'm kind of wondering if I'm able to turn off the controller speakers. So I wonder if it goes to default. I'm going to put it on TV. Maybe that will fix it. Because some of the audio that you guys might not hear comes from the actual controller. So I'm just going to see if that fixes it. Force mono audio? No mono audio. We can always turn off the, what do you call it? Always turn off the, what's the word? Always turn off the tinnitus sound. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't ever really see. Wait, what is this? Toggle whether the headpiece is shown when wearing an outfit. The headpiece. Wish you could like have it taken off during dialogue. Like have a third option. If that's what it means though. Copilot, mountain. I don't really see an option for controller sounds. And it still comes out of that. Nah, I don't think there's a way to actually turn off the controller speakers for unless it's here. Motion aiming, weapon, hold, swap, auto sprint. I'm not sure. Let's go by default again since I didn't really change anything. So where does this go?
Power cells?
Oh. Power cells to what?
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Huh. Okay. So I guess I turned on the lights. Does that mean I wonder what else needs a power cell? Because there was like one extra power cell I could grab and use. I'll look around and see if there's another power cell that needs to be used. Yeah, we did turn on the lights. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is another exit. This is the exit to the east.
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she she can be so negative all the time? I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
I think Elizabeth was kind of like in the middle of them two. It once again all depends on upbringing. You can literally have a clone of yourself. That clone will not be the same as you, unless they legitimately gone through like the same shit. But that's almost mathematically impossible.
Someone's liked painting tiny soldiers?
Oh, he has a quest for me. Oh, whoop. That was a little weird.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Sure. Thing is, weren't we talking about something about his arm? Like having some type of what do you call it? Not a robotic arm, but something to help him be able to, well, have use of his left side again.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and
Prosthetic.
but also
That's the
with
word.
honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
Yeah.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Thing is, now that you mentioned there's sunwings just above the base, I think I might be able to tame a sunwing. I might have the ability to do that. And if the rumors are correct about this game, you can ride sunwings? I'm not sure though.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
Oh.
That sounds kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the way like sound bounces through a seashell, it does actually sound like you're hearing like waves crashing and shit. It's really cool.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yeah.
Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Gave him some joy.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Look for that arm of yours.
You need reinforcements.
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
It'd be very interesting to see what their prosthetics would look like.
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
Yeah. We got light. Oh. Oh, it even tells you like what kernels are in here. That's cool. So yeah, we got a total of 3. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 missing. And I think the Zeniths have 3, but they don't have Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the only playing card that is still not on the deck. Oh, yes. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nothing new here. Let's see. I don't think there's anything I can upgrade. I don't really want to keep upgrading the other weapons until I start getting some legendaries. But, let's see if I have anything to upgrade these. Nope. Still haven't hunted. I got a Belloback sack web. I need one more, and I can eventually do that. Need one more Plowhorn primary nerve, which I think is just a body drop. Just ward right when you kill it. It's like, what, a 16% chance of getting a primary nerve? I have to probably kill a lot of them. And then one more Snap Maw web sacking, which I'm guessing I do not want to destroy its undersack. That might be the way to do that. I think we're good though. Now we just need to talk to the rest of the peeps, and we shall be in the clear to progress this game even more.
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Mm-hmm.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Might make this stream a little shorter than yesterday, just so I can work on some of the off-stream stuff. Mainly just the more redundant things. Leveling up, crap that I might need. I'm going to try and work on the legendary outfit.
I see you've got
Oh, no.
Mind if I have a go at it?
Really?
No. I don't even think we even had the pieces to fight him. We need to get more strike pieces. Nope.
We can play another time if you want.
Sorry to get your hopes up. I'll play against you sometime soon. We just need more strike pieces. You're training.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time. You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
So the Oseram are just super into entertainment. Oseram that were back in Vegas, they want to practically bring back Vegas, and now he has the idea to bring back sports. It's gonna, oh my god, they're gonna bring back natural
What
shit.
else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that.
Oh, Triangle Story is out. I mean, Strategy is out now.
Smart, though. Risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point, just in case.
Right.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, your house should always have some plants in it.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
The one big benefit when it comes to having plants in the house, it does tend to have a natural filtration within your household. So it does filtrate the air. And natural wise. Not as good as a filter, but it does help breathe easier in a house, especially if you have plants inside.
Aloy, you're here. Did you meet with the Quen already?
Not yet.
After all the trouble you went through getting those subfunctions, seems unfair you have to deal with these Quen on your own too.
It's safer this way. They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
I gotta see how many, main missions there are, because I don't know if this is, a mission that would be a point of no return, which I probably won't be doing it for quite some time, but I just gotta make sure.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro, how he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
Piece of shit.
I hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
It's your first hiccup in a relationship. You'll have many more.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
I would like to see their shields hold up against the Thunderjaw trying to munch down on them. It's like, will their shields hold? Especially if there's two of them tearing at them.
We'll be ready. Everyone's been briefed on the pulse generators as well.
Good.
Alright, one more person to talk to, and we're good.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky.
Oh, skyscrapers.
So they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do. How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
A little bit of both. I think it's more pity than anything. See someone that probably started out innocently to go into ruin like that is pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah. It's easy to hate, but it's also pretty easy to pity someone. Hard to forgive. Hard to forgive.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
He listens to death metal and plays Strike at the same time now.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Okay, yeah, and we're still doing we're gonna have to help her with the land gods.
Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling that's like an end game type of thing going on. Or at least like a stepping stone to an end game. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of things before I even continue this mission. But one step at a time. Pharaoh's Tomb. Yeah, I don't think that's probably the last one. And it would be weird to have... Wow, there's so much to do. We have a lot of side missions to do. And I don't even think I picked up all the side missions that are available yet. So I think once you finish some might open up again. Let's see. Jobs, yeah. Awesome artificer. Let me go to the exit and let's see if it might point out a, was it Dreadwing? Wonder if I actually have a location for a Dreadwing now. I mean, I killed my first Dreadwing. I just don't know if they marked it on my map.
It starts snowing soon.
Aloy.
Huh?
It's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Go to Falls Edge, which I think we've been there before. I think Falls Edge is not that one. Definitely not that. Oh, it might not have been to Falls Edge. Greenhouse. I swear. Where's Falls Edge? Oh, Falls Edge is right here. Okay. I can always go there too. Some new coils. Is that Dreadwing Circulator? Did I miss what was new? Oh, look at all these like upgrade parts that I probably will never need. That didn't clear out. Wait, Vine Cutter. So, okay, that's the special gear. Special gear. Oh yeah, we got more points to spend. I really should probably work on that warrior tree, man. That poor tree has been not doing so good. Deal more damage when when energized. Yeah, let's do that. Resonator buildup. Power attack. So deal even more damage with power attacks, which would be good. What is this? Close in on an enemy with a quick strike. While also being able to connect and break out of a combo. So I can cancel out a combo and close the distance. Not gonna complain there. Resonator buildup. Yes, more damage for the resonator. We also have just fire for warrior. A warrior bow. There's a lot of warrior bow stuff. Let's see, critical strike. Oh, more critical strike damage when when I can actually do the critical strikes. Then we have melee damage, which I guess both of those would be nice. I just got to get more points, which doing side missions and all kinds of other side stuff I will be able to do eventually. I really wish there was a button. Priority bulk type bulk. This is too bulk. This is too bulk. So that is our newest one, the Dreadwing. It is a heavyweight combat. Specializes in combat. I think that's the thing I need. The luminous brainstem. or it could be the primary nerve of it. That was a 100% drop if I, knock out the tooth? Yeah, it's like, it definitely reminds me of a bat, but also a mix between something else. You got some more characters. The girl from the Quen tribe. That will never get cleared, sadly. More data. There's still a lot of data to collect. Holy crap. Game progression, 36.7%. Oh, I think I'm over 40 hours in already. I'm starting to lag behind when it comes to the percentage to hour ratio. Yep, 42.13%. I didn't notice that over there. Dyes available, face paint's available. Oh yeah, there's face paints in this game. 9 machines overridden, medicine berries consumed, 445. Ooh. Killed over 166 wildlife, total machines killed 573 machines killed. We've killed a lot. Legendary items obtained 79. I'm guessing that includes like upgrade materials and animal parts and stuff like that. And over 81 campfires lit. And much more to go, because if you look at our fucking map, there's a lot. And there's, of course, an unknown area here. There's all these campfires. There's a bunch of campfires within the areas we've explored that we haven't even found. I think there's even campfires over here that we even looked at. Jesus. It never ends. I'm sure I haven't explored everything here. There's, of course, the metal flowers now that I can do. There's the sunken caverns that I can finally complete over here. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to attack this frost claw. Give that a go. And we'll call it the stream for today. Then I'll just work on the upgrades. And I think the next Horizon stream might be on a Monday. That's when we'll like tackle a shit ton of the side missions and all that.
I see you, champion. Sit.
I see you. Well, to be honest, I kind of want to know where a Dreadwing site is.
A caravan of make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough.
Didn't sound too... Oh, new side quests.
Sounds like the Oseram are taking quite a risk being out here. Maybe I should talk to them. Find out what they're doing.
That's kind of cool that you can pick up side quests from rumors, apparently. Oh, see? There's a side quest over there. God, there's probably a bunch of side quests within these, like, foggy areas. Like, there's probably some side quests here. There might even be a side quest within this area. Side quest over there. Like, who knows? Who knows? Until you actually get in there, get stuck in, you're never gonna know. Oh yeah, we're gonna fast travel. Oh, you guys have probably never seen me fight a Frostclaw before. And let's just say Frostclaws are no fucking joke. You ever wanted to see a grizzly bear in robot form? Well, you're about to see one. And I'm trying to remember if I want to get its circulator. Do I need to detach anything? I'm trying to remember what their icon looks like. Scepter. It looks like a giant bear. Where is it? Oh, might have to go down. Oh, and by the way, I did fight one of these things off stream before. We'll find another one probably. But yeah, these are called slaughter spines. They're no joke as well. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's marked a... Doesn't look like they marked it on my thing, so I'm gonna... Maybe if I can scan one here, they'll mark it on my, my stuff. Apparently it's in this area. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, that is a crossclaw. So it's weak. Oh, it's really weak against fire. Oh. Contains attack, so don't destroy that. Key upgrade resource. So I should contain resource if intact, so don't destroy that. Destroyed when killed, so I should detach what's ever on his ass. Chain reaction contains valuable resources destroyed when killed, so I should detach that too. And that's about it. So I only have a few things I can detach from it. God, there's 2 of them over there, including a long leg. 2 long legs? No, those aren't long legs. Shit. This might not go well. If I can just... Oh, wait. I got a better plan. I think I'm able to override these guys. Let's mark... These guys. Damn stream. Try not to let it hear me or anything like that too, but I'm not too sure. He's just standing there. What the fuck? Move. So if I can have them fight for me instead. Fuck. I really hope it can't see me or notice me. Alright. So I don't think I can override those guys. I think it will tell me if I can override them. So that clears up the other question. I don't think they even tell me. I don't think they can tell me if I can override it. Oh, alright. Cauldron. So it's in the Cauldron Chi. And it looks like it's locked. Man, imagine if you can either ride it or just have it fight by your side. Woohoo!
Overriding that Clawstrider will make for an interesting ride.
Ooh, we can... Oh yeah, we can ride Clawstrides. Hopefully I just attracted one. Yeah, you can have Clawstrides as mounts, but are kind of... He's not too close. He's not close enough. Actually, are the Clawstrides the ones that are locked for me? Oh, now that I think about it. No, they're not. So I should be able to hack one. He's just not... He's not in the best position. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Oh, he's attacking the other claw stride. Oh, man. You should be attacking the bear dudes. Don't get near me. Don't get near me. Go that way. Is the other claw stride done? Oh, it's not.
Not easy to bring them down.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that worked out as well as I wanted it to.
Turning back now.
On, here's a pissed off motherfucking. Oh. He's a pissed off bear. Always a pissed off bear. Don't you shoot the sacks. Ooh. Okay, there's this ass. Come on. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Don't shoot the sacks. Can't see. Oop. Motherfucker. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, shit. There we go. He's down. Okay. Oh, I just needed our circulators? Well, if that's the case, then all I need to do is kill him. Let's see. I know they're weak against fire, but what else are they weak against? Electricity. Oh! My battery's low. I did not give me a circulator.
It'd be good to loot all the dead machines here. Might find the parts I'm looking for. I can grab this from my stash later. Damn. Didn't get the parts I was looking for.
Sadly.
I'll have to go to another site.
I'll have to go to another Frosty Frost boy. That stinks. They didn't give me the circular arrow. I only had one more, man. Thing is, I won't be able to actually upgrade the armor anyway, since we don't know any like Dreadwing sites. So it's kind of pointless right now anyway. But I would like to have those parts before then. Before I had to work. And since my since the controller battery's starting to die now, I think it's probably about time for us to end the stream for today.